Ralph, there are a lot of great running backs returning to this conference. You're one of them, but do you feel that maybe you're not getting the credit that you deserve?
You know, I'm fine with that. I'm used to it. You know, I've been underrated my whole life. You know, throughout high school, I felt I was underrated, so I use that as motivation, put a chip on my shoulder.
And then left side here, front row.
To follow up on that, I mean, is there any part of you, though, that kind of wants to say out loud, like, hey, what about me? Well, you know, look what I've done so far to this point.
You know, film doesn't lie, so I just let the film do the talking and let my tape speak for itself, and I'll be recognized one way or another.
Front row here, left side.
Yeah, I noticed in your bio you're from Gainesville. Were you offered by Florida?
No, I was not.
Do you have September the 30th circled on your calendar?
You know, playing in Florida is always special in my heart. You know, just to go back and play in my hometown and have a chance to play in front of a lot of my friends and family. So it always just means it's a little special to me.
Well, you've done a great job, and we're happy for you.
Thank you.
In Auburn, Alabama.
Front row here, right side.
Michael Brad from Saturday Down South. I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you have a really big year, you have the potential to jump Herschel Walker to become the all-time SEC's leading rusher. I'm just wondering, what are your thoughts on that?
You know, I'll take it as it comes. Just making sure I do my best to go out there and be the best player on the field, be the best leader I can be for our team, and at the end of the day, make sure we do everything we can to get a win. So winning is the only thing that really matters to me.
Left side, third row.
You guys have won 3 of the last 5 versus Tennessee. Talk about what that means to Vanderbilt, the players, the fans, and how exciting it is to be a part of Vanderbilt while you guys have won 3 of the last 5.
You know, we go out there and compete. You know, no matter who we're facing at any part of the year, we just want to make sure we go out there and do the best we can and come out with a W.
Left side here, against the wall.
Ralph, how much do you talk to the other running backs in the league here in the conference, whether through text or phone calls in the off season?
I don't really talk to many other running backs throughout the league. I've talked to Riley Williams a couple times. You know, he had the tragic incident that allowed him to, well, unfortunately he had to stop playing football, so I reached out to him, talked to him, but I don't really talk to anybody else.
Front row here, left side.
Yeah, Ralph, you guys took a step forward last year, and but still, there doesn't seem to be a lot of talk about you guys as a possible dark horse contender in the SEC East. You know, why do you think that is, and where do you see you guys stack up in the SEC East this year?
You know, we want to compete. We want to win the East just like everyone else wants to win. We're going to do everything in our power to go out there and get it done. You know, I think we caught some fire late in the year last year. We're going to use that. Want to start out hot this year and make sure we carry it throughout the entire season.
Left side, front row.
You were asked about the Tennessee game, Coach Mason's post-game interview. Did you have a chance to see his reaction after you guys beat him? And if so, did you guys give him flack for his reaction to Cole in that interview?
I don't think I got a chance to see the interview, but I seen him on the field, and he was hype, running up and down the field. You know, I love to see our coach get in tune with the game. You know, it's the love of the game. He came out, it was a big win for us, and I think we really enjoyed the moment.
Left side, second row.
Matt Stevens, Montgomery. Ralph, can you walk us through your decision to come back this year? You're the school's all-time leading rusher. You have your degree. It seemed like everything was checked, and what was going through your mind to come back to Vanderbilt?
You know, just setting myself up for a better situation. You know, setting my team up to put us in a better position to win more games. You know, I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a win-win for me. Just increasing my draft stock, you know, for the next year's draft, and also coming back and winning some more games with this team, and just continuing on the legacy here at Vanderbilt while I can.
Right side, third row.
Hey, Ralph, week one's been a problem for you guys your whole time at Vanderbilt. I don't think you've started out 1-0. So how much of an opportunity is that this year that in one game you can already put yourself ahead of the curve from where you've been the last couple of years by getting that win in week one?
Oh, yeah, we definitely looking to win the first one. We're going to go out there and treat it just like any other game, a big game, big-time opponent. We're going to go out there and prepare our best and go out there and execute on Saturday.
Center aisle in the back.
With the exception of the bowl game, you guys had a lot of momentum going towards the end of the season last season. How do you filter that over to the beginning of the season this year to get off to a great start?
Just studying ourselves, watching the film, practice. It all starts in practice, so making sure we're bringing that same energy and competitiveness we did late in the season, early on into fall camp, and transitioning that over into the season.
Any other questions for Ralph? Right side in the back corner.
What's it been like to see Orrin become as active as he has with his revamped foundation as well as the other community outreach things that he does?
Orrin's a great guy. I love his drive. I love his work ethic. He's one of those guys on our team that does it all, on and off the field. You see him at different events. He founded the organization, as you mentioned, Revamp on campus. So he's one of those guys that I have my faith and trust in him that he's going to get the job done no matter what position he's playing on the defense.
I think we have time for one last question. Center aisle.
Ralph, there was some talk last season about in the middle of the season that you guys were up 2-4 or something, and practice was changed, and then you guys rebounded and ended up going to a bowl. Do you expect that kind of practice to continue into this season?
Yeah, Coach Mason definitely went in there. He changed our practice shell up a little bit. We put more competitive drills in early on in the beginning of practice so we can come out and compete, come out and start fast. And I think that definitely helped us throughout the rest of the season when we made those adjustments, and definitely going to be one of those things that's continue on this season.